I want to thank you all for showing up and making your voices heard, and I want to assure you that they will be heard. All of your concerns, every one of them, will be passed on, and Senator Heller will be made directly aware of what your concerns are, how you feel, and why you feel that way. That's why we're here, to hear your voices, to pass on the message to the senator, and he takes them very seriously. He considers every constituent input that he gets, and he takes that into consideration when he makes his decisions when he's back in Washington. I am not here to answer all of your questions. I can leave that for the senator. Hopefully you'll get an opportunity to speak to him the next time he's in town and has the opportunity to do that. But in the meantime, I'm happy to take down your concerns. We pass them on, and let me just reiterate that your voices are heard and that your opinions do matter to him very deeply. So thank you for coming. Make your voices heard. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Finn. You know, again, you may have heard just part of the conversation when we walked into that little vestibule earlier. As you can see, many of us are here are strictly, one of our primary agendas today for Mr. Heller is strictly our concerns about the cabinet picks and the nominations and the nomination hearing. So one of the biggest things that we would like for you to pass along to Mr. Heller, and we may not have put them all on our forms, is truly just what his opinion is on some of the most controversial of those nomination picks. In regards to Jeff Sessions, in regards to Rex Tillerson, in regards to Betsy DeVos, in regards, to Tom Pruitt, or Tom Price and Pruitt. We're concerned about. There's a lot of issues, as you know, that, and we've all watched the nominations very closely, so we're all very educated and well versed in what's happening. And quite frankly, as Americans, many of those who may or may not, goes beyond whom we voted for or whom we supported. Trump had promised millions of people that he would remove or drain the swamp, and quite frankly, he's replaced them with other critters because they're all billionaires.
Right on.
And so, we as Americans have valid concerns to that, because again, when you make these promises to people, you need to follow through. And we're seeing people who work on Wall Street and Goldman Sachs, and there's a lot of things coming up in those confirmation hearings that make us very uncomfortable. Quite frankly, as far as the integrity of the folks that are in line to take these nominations, and more importantly, the people that are inexperienced. Many of them have zero political experience other than being business people. Exactly. And we already have a president who lacks political experience. Yes. So when you combine all of these factors together, we just want to know where Mr. Heller stands in regards to, or his opinion on some of these confirmations, which he's going to be voting on, which is very imperative considering that every vote will make a difference, considering the political climate right now. So if you
all I
could
can
pass
tell you
that
along
along.
those lines is that his opinion is still being formed. He's a man who takes in a lot of information before he makes a decision, whether it's on a nominee or a piece of legislation. He's one of the most deliberative men I've ever met. So he will take in all the information that is available and make the best possible decision.
So, and if you could just let him know, the one important thing to take in consideration is that we're only a small fraction of his constituents that have this opinion or concern about what his decision will be when he votes yes or no on these confirmations. So just let him know that we're all paying attention as our constituent. And we are.
How long does it take for him to form an opinion? Because every question anybody ever asks
it depends on the nominee and it depends on the issue.
Is he afraid of Trump?
Mr. Finn.
There will come a time when he has to vote, and at that time he'll make his decision.
Well, it's happening right now.
Just one moment, everyone. 1 moment, please. 1 moment, please. Mr. Finn, Betsy DeVos has already had a hearing, but members of that committee are asking that she be examined again because of various issues that have arisen, especially with regard to the money that she has invested in different educational plans for charter schools, and whether or not there will be any kinds of conflicts of interest. Has Senator Heller formed an opinion as to whether or not she should have a rehearing?
Not that I know.
Could you ask it? Thank you. If I could ask, if there are any more questions, please raise your hand. Okay, I know that you had a question first in the red.
Mr. Tillerson passed committee. He's going to be on the floor for the whole floor. I want to know how Mr. Heller is going to intends to vote on that.
I don't know.
How did he vote? Did he receive a letter this morning from Congress saying that he would not recuse himself from any legal action against Trump and his conflicts of interest?
What is the question?
I just asked you.
I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry.
Emoluments
Is
clause.
it true that this morning that Congress, Senator Sessions sent a letter to Congress saying that he would not recuse himself of any legal legal action regarding Trump's conflicts of interest?
I don't know.
Please.
Can you please tell me Senator Heller's opinion towards the small businesses here in Las Vegas? I'm most concerned about Jeff Sessions because I own a small engineering firm. We have worked with most of the medical marijuana establishments and starting to work with the dispensaries here in town. And Mr. Sessions has made it clear that he's very strongly anti-marijuana and will try to shut everything down, and it's becoming a vital component of our economy.
Okay, I'm happy to pass that on. I have not had a chance to talk to Senator Heller about that particular issue.
Thank you.
Sir, you in the back with the glasses? That's you.
Do you know Senator Heller's position on repeal of the Affordable Care Act?
He has previously stated that it should be replaced with something more effective. We don't know.
Yeah.
Why replace?
So let me ask you, that's my medical insurance. So what would you have me do if you repeal it without a replacement? What would you have me do?
Well, we wouldn't want to repeal it without a replacement.
Well,
We
you're
want to
doing
replace
that.
it
You're
with
in the
something.
process of doing that already.
It's a long process.
It shouldn't be replaced.
Cowboys fan.
Yes, sir. I would like to make it known that I'm very, very offended by the idea of the Republicans packing all of those confirmation hearings, and so that you have them 3 or so in one day. I've watched every one of them that I could, and there's just no way to watch them all. And if there was ever a crowd of people that needed to be scrutinized, it is this one.
Amen. Right on.
I want to go back to Medicare and Medicaid. What is Senator Heller's position? Donald Trump said that he would not get rid of it, but we've now seen he's packing the floor with people who will get rid of it. So he's not going against his promise, he's putting people in place. I want to know what Senator Heller's position is. I don't even name those.
I haven't had a chance to talk to the senator about that particularly, but rest assured he doesn't want to just do away with Medicare.
He wants to privatize?
Well, yeah, we don't want vouchers either.
I heard that the North Dakota governor is passing a law that says if you protest, you can be shot by the police or anything, and now the pipeline which they signed is gonna go through. So and then Tillerson, that's right, that's the Exxon man, is now in. I just see another wounded knee happening.
Okay.
Real quick,
Yes,
though, just to
yes.
dovetail on what she said. Rex Tillerson.
Excuse me.
I apologize. It was just
This
in
lady over
relation to
here?
that. I'm so sorry I didn't see her.
Does Heller really realize that we are paying for his and his family health care?
Yes, he does.
Does he really? Because if they stop ours, we need to stop paying for his.
Yeah.
Right on. Secondly, I want to ask, I mean, it seems to say that the Republicans, not all of them, are afraid and they just follow suit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it should. Exactly. That's what it
I
looks like.
received the book from Congress.
Thank you, Rick. That's the local news I call.
Was they told what to do before Congress? I mean, before they voted or what?
Are they told what to do?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
No,
well
each-
then why are
each
they
senator
showing
has to make up his
outside
own
by
rules.
themselves?
Please make a
Family
way.
healthcare.
Please make a path.
I noticed you're not writing anything
the
down.
cameras.
No.
How do you remember all this? No.
So we'll just trust you on that. Like,
That's okay. I have it. I have everything recorded. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So.
Yes. My concern is also the new administration's attitude towards the environment.
Yes.
We all breathe the same air and we all drink the same water, and they are only concerned about money, and that's the bottom line. They don't care about pollution. They said they're going to restart the Dakota Access Pipeline. Are there any checks on this, or are they just going to do what they want? What is Senator Heller's opinion on the environment?
Well, certainly he favors environmental protections as a Western governor.
Well, then he should.
Okay, folks, I've got to get back inside. I have other
one
duties.
last
I have to do.
I don't know the answer. No. I don't know.
You can't tell us if he's a denier
does he support defunding Planned Parenthood?
basic question.
I'll take one more. I've got to get back inside.
Why are you not staying out for the news? Why are you leaving with the press gets here?
Why won't you stay for the
Will you
press?
get
That's
back
not
with
right.
us on our question?
Chicken.
Excuse me, just wait.
Let the senator know that his constituents
That's not right.
are out
We're
here.
gonna go inside
We're
now.
watching him. We're holding him accountable.
That's not right.
Every vote that he's going to make that's going to affect Nevada and the nation in general, we're going to hold him accountable. That's right. We're going to let all our friends know on the votes that he makes that affects America. So let him know we're watching him.
Okay.
Don't lie to
No.
Are you working? Everyone, that's more.
You have a busy office.
Everyone, Mr.
You're not the
Finn,
only constituents here. I have other constituents here.
Mr. Finn, thank you
You
very
have
much.
quite a few
We are
constituents
giving us
standing
your
in front of us,
time.
and you haven't addressed all of us.
We took the day
We
off.
have quite a few constituents.
Just one moment, one moment. Mr. Finn did not say he was going to address every single question.
Right.
We need to be respectful of his time. He's asked us, he's answered questions with regard to the nominations, to environment, other issues, and most of the answers are he does not have the answer.
No kidding.
But he
Duly
will pass
noted.
it on. He will pass it on to his boss.
Thank you all.
We want answers. We want answers. We want answers. We want answers. No more lies. No more.
Or alternative facts, as they call them.
Okay. Someone said that there was news.